What are commercial papers? Commercial papers are short-term unsecured instruments, and these are issued by high-rated corporate entities in the money market. Same way, like we have in the international market also, we have a short-term instrument. Like for example, if a US corporation is going to issue a short-term bond denominated in Canadian dollar, in the sense, if it is going to be denominated in a country's currency, in a currency other than the country's domestic currency, then we say it is going to be a euro commercial paper. Like for example, if the US entity issues a Canadian dollar denominated or Australian dollar denominated bond in the money market for short term, and then it is going to be held. It is going to be a paper where during the at the time of maturity it is issued at a discount, redeemed at par. Same way like the normal commercial paper. We are going to say they are all negotiable instruments. Now these are all issued only by high rated corporate entities. Now talking about certificate of deposit is again a money market instrument which is issued by a depository institution as an evidence of time deposit. Like small denominations of these certificates are issued to the retail investors. Retail investors are investors like us, not big companies, right? And then these are also secured instruments, and these are all for fixed term. So therefore, they are also called as certificate of deposit. Like the normal certificate of deposit, Euro series are issued outside a country but denominated in that country's currency. Like if I issue a certificate of deposit denominated in US dollar, if it is issued in India, it is called as Euro certificate of deposit. Same way, if I talk about a medium-term note, medium-term note has a maturity period. It's a promissory note wherein it has a maturity period of 5 to 10 years. And it is also a euro instrument wherein it is not denominated in the country's currency where it is issued. Right? Talking about banker's acceptance, it is basically a draft, time draft drawn on the bank, and it is accepted by the bank. It is an obligation of the bank to make payment on behalf of the drawer at the specified time. Are you able to understand? It is usually used in trade, etc. Banker has an order to another bank by its customer to make the payment on behalf of the customer. It's a draft drawn on the bank by the customer, who is the bank's customer during transactions. Are you following this? This is called as banker's acceptance. It's a short-term instrument. Now coming to the next short-term instrument. Are you able to follow? We spoke about short-term instruments, euro commercial paper, certificate of deposit, banker's acceptance. And medium-term, we saw euro medium-term notes. Any doubts so far? Promissory note. It is again going to be linked to the LIBOR, right? It is going to be sometimes revolving. Have you seen these promissory notes for short term? Like when we saw medium term notes, they were for 5 to 10 years. But whereas short term notes are less than a year usually. So this is called as note issuance facilities. Apart from that, we also have foreign borrowings like club loans. We already spoke about syndicated loans. So we'll just have a recap of the entire chapter. We were learning about international instruments to raise capital, short term and long term, or to raise funds. We spoke about ADR, GDR in the equity, and then we spoke about FTI. Then we spoke about how GDR is issued, what is the benefit that the company enjoys by issuing GDR, what are the drawbacks that the company has while issuing GDR, what are the benefits to the investors, and also we saw the steps in issuing GDR, parties involved in a GDR issue, certain concepts like ADR, GDR, ADS, and levels of the different levels of American Depository Receipts. Then we spoke about what are the debt instruments, where we spoke about syndicated loans. What is a syndicated loans? Why will someone go in for a syndicated loan? And how popular is it? How does the syndication of loan work? What are the loan agreement provisions? And what are the steps in syndicating a loan? Then we spoke about what are the different other international foreign instruments for long term. We spoke about euro bonds and foreign bonds. What were euro bonds? What are the different types of euro bonds? And then what was foreign bond? What are the different types of foreign bonds? Just to recap what it meant, euro bonds are bonds issued in a country denominated in a currency other than the country's currency. Whereas foreign bonds are those bonds issued in a country denominated in a country's currency, but the issuer is a non-resident of that country. We gave the example of various foreign bonds like samurai. Just one example, samurai bonds are yen-denominated bonds issued in Japan, but the issuer is a non-Japanese entity, right? And then we spoke about, we did not, we also spoke about short-term and medium-term instruments. Short-term instruments were euro commercial paper, euro certificate of deposits, and bankers acceptance, and also note issuance facilities. Whereas medium-term instruments were euro medium-term notes. Any doubts so far? Any doubts so far?